Alright, so we're going to go into our kettlebell bottoms up chest press. So what you want to do here is start off with a lighter weighted kettlebell. From here you want to grab onto the center of the handle, brace the bell with your opposite hand. From here you're going to roll back and get set up on the bench. From here, what you want to do is balance the bell of the kettlebell directly over your wrist, okay? Right here you want to make sure you're bracing down against the bench, so squeezing the butt, squeezing the stomach. As you lower down, you want to maintain control and stability. You want to pull the elbow down to the side. Again, maintaining that bell directly over your elbow, and then you're going to press up, slow and controlled, squeezing your chest at the top end. You're going to pull down, slow and controlled, hand right in line with the chest, and you're going to press it up, squeeze at the top end, okay? That is your kettlebell bottoms up chest press. We're going to go into our dumbbell shoulder tricep. So the three different movements we're going to go into is a front raise, a lateral raise, and then a reverse fly. So right here, what you want to do is maintain a nice strong posture, always a soft bend to those elbows. Now as you go into that front raise, and lift up your hands from the delt, stopping when your hands are in line with the shoulders, and always controlling gravity as you lower back down. Lift up, controlled, bring it back down, rotate your palms to face the ground, bring it back. Okay, that is your front raise. Now when you go to the lateral raise and lift straight off to the side, again, same as soft bend to those elbows, lift up, lower down, controlled, again, never letting those hands go above the shoulder line. Going up, controlling gravity on the way down. Now as you go into your reverse fly, what you want to do here is squeeze your two dumbbells together, go into a nice strong hinge position. So again, shoulder blades are nice and packed, elbows are softly bent. As you open up, you're going to bring your shoulder blades to squeeze at the top end, control gravity as you come down, pull it apart, bring it down, pull it apart, bring it down. That is your dumbbell shoulder tricep. Alright, so we're going to go into our dumbbell chest press complex. Right here, what you're going to do is you're going to roll back onto the bench, nice and controlled. Press those dumbbells up towards the ceiling. When you're here, brace down by driving your heels into the ground, squeezing your glutes, and packing your shoulder blades back and down. What you're going to do here is keep one hand up, squeezing the chest as you pull down on one side. So you're going to focus on a single arm chest press. Bring that dumbbell just outside the chest, elbows down at a slight angle. Pull down, press it on up, pull it down, press it on up. Okay, from there, you're going to work the opposite side, holding with that initial arm, going up and down there on the opposite side. After you do that, you're going to double down. Both dumbbells come down as you press up, come down. Again, at the top end, focus on squeezing that chest together. That is your dumbbell chest press complex. All right, team, so we're going to go into our dumbbell Arnold press complex. What you're going to do here is work one side, work the opposite side, and then you're going to double down together. So what you're going to do here is grab onto a set of dumbbells. First, go into that starting position, so palms are facing you. Both hands are at eye level. Remember, your hands never drop below eye level in order to keep constant tension in your shoulders. So here, you're bracing back against the bench, driving your heels into the ground. From here, working one side, you want to make sure you open up your elbow directly off to the side. Press straight up overhead, down, and then rotate back in. Rotate out, press up overhead, down, and back. From there, you're going to work the opposite side, pressing overhead, down, and back. From there, when you finish both sides, you're going to open up together, press straight up, pull it down, close it up. Open, overhead press, down, and together. Okay, that is your dumbbell Arnold press complex. All right, team, so we're going to go into our tall kneeling landmine shoulder press complex. So what you're going to do here is have both knees down onto a kneeling pad. Always make sure that you have your toes dug in whenever you're in any sort of kneeling position. That's going to allow you to activate the glutes, the quads, as well as the core. So here, what you're going to do is you're going to grab onto the landmine. Again, it's anchored down on one side. You're going to have it grasp it in one hand. So right here, what you want to focus on doing is keeping your elbow directly underneath that hand. Okay, as you press up, you're going to focus on bracing through the core, pushing that bar straight up. Allow your torso to lean just slightly forward. As you come down, again, keep your elbow nice and tight to the side. Press straight up overhead, pull it on down. Okay, from there, you're going to work the opposite side. Elbows tucked underneath, press up, pull down. Try to maintain your torso to keep nice and squared forward. From there, your next move is you're going to double down, squeeze it between both palms. From there, press straight up, squeezing the upper portion of your chest. Pull it down, controlled, press it up, pull down. All right, team, so we're going to go into our low band chest fly. So what you're going to do here is you're going to have the resistance band anchored down low. From here, you're going to have your palms facing forward. Take a slight staggered stance. You want to maintain a soft bend to those elbows, nice tall chest. From here, what you want to do is make sure in that starting position you already have resistance on that band. As you come on up, you're going to lift up, squeezing your pinkies together at the top end. Make sure they meet right in line with your nose. As you lower down, you want to control that resistance. Bring it right back outside your chest. Bring it up together, squeeze, lower down, press it up, and then squeeze. Okay, that is your low chest fly. So the next thing we're going to do is going to be our band overhead tricep extension. Again, we have the resistance band anchored down low. What you're going to do here is start off slightly closer towards the anchor and just shoot your arm straight up towards the ceiling. From here, the further forward you step, the more resistance you can add into that to the band. From here, if you prefer to take a slight stance forward, you can. It's going to keep you from arching the back. Okay, so brace down from here. Elbows stay up high. You're going to hinge back with those palms and then press it up, squeeze. Okay, bring it back down and controlled. Press it up, squeeze. Okay, always maintaining good tension across that band. So we're going to go into our band lateral raise. What you're going to do here is have the band anchored down low. You're going to have your body turn 90 degrees from the anchor point. Your working arm is going to be the side furthest away from the anchor. Okay, so from here, good grip on that band. Always tension in that start. So soft bend to that elbow. You're going to lift your hand up until it stops in line with the shoulder. Bring it back down, controlled. Lift it up, lower down. Lift it up, lower down. Okay, that is your band lateral raise. So we're going to go into an incline plate squeezed chest press. Okay, so what you're going to do here is grab onto a plate, lay back down, make sure your bench is set up at a slight incline. From here on the plate, you want to keep a flat palm. So what you're doing here is keeping continuous pressure through that plate in order to have a good grip on it. Start with the plate in line with your chest, elbows stay nice and tucked in. Brace your body down. From here, you're going to press up and together. Okay, again, always constant pressure with that plate. Pull it down, controlled. Press it up, squeeze. Pull it down, press it on up. Okay, that is your squeeze plate chest press. Our plate front raise, what you're going to do here is grab onto the plate right across the eye of it. From here, big tall chest. What you want to do here is start off with the bottom of the plate touching your hips. As you lift on up, soft bend to those elbows. You're going to lift up. Again, all right, guys, so we're going to go into our plate front raise right here. You're going to grab onto the plate across the top. What you want to do is stand up with a nice tall chest, pack your shoulder blades back and down. As you lift up, you want to raise that plate up so that eye is in line with your chin. Lower down, slow and controlled. Feel your delts activate. Raise it on up, always fighting gravity as you lower down. That is your plate front raise. All right, team, so right here we're going to go into our bench tricep dip. What you want to do is situate yourself facing horizontal on your bench. You're going to grip onto it. You want to make sure your hands are just outside the hips. Your fingertips are pointed forward. Okay, from here, you're going to slightly bring your body forward. Always make sure your low back is close to the bench. Pack your shoulder blades back and down. Now, from here, the further out you have your feet, the more difficult this exercise gets. If you want to bring them in a little bit closer, it's going to make it a little bit easier. Now, the focus here is going to be the tricep. So as you lower down, you want to make sure, again, chest up, shoulders back. You're going to point your elbows towards the wall behind you. Lower down as low as you can. As you come on up, you want to focus on squeezing those triceps. Lower down, controlled. Push it on up. Lower down, push it on up. Okay, that is your bench tricep dip. All right, team, so we're going to go into our TRX knee tucks or pikes. What you want to do here is make sure that the TRX are set up to mid-calf. Best way to get set up is to first start by rolling onto your back, kick up your feet. So by gripping the bottom side of the handles, you're just going to slide them over your toes. Okay, from there, you're going to flip it over and then go into a plank position. When you're here, always make sure you flex your toes back towards your shins. That's going to keep your feet locked into the saddles. From here, your hands are going to go directly underneath your chest. Lift up first onto those knees. Now, whenever you go into that plank position, you're going to lift up your hips, flex your toes in. Again, curl your belly button into the spine. Now, here, you want to make sure your torso is slightly leaned forward. Your chin is in front of those fingers. Now, in order to go into those knee tucks, you're going to pull your knees into your chest, kick it out. Pull it in, kick it out. Now, as you want to go into those pikes, you're going to keep your legs lengthened. You're going to pull from those toes, pull through those, and then press through those palms, lifting your hips all the way up, lower down controlled, lifting all the way up, coming down controlled. Okay? With that, you're doing a burnout, so as many reps as possible.